6 win. You can see Hicks still working from the strip around 100 as a start.
The sweeper and the splitter is a new toy for him.
Springer lines one into left field, a solid base hit. Another 90-mile-an-hour sinker, and Springer was all over it.
Well, George has really,
and it's really the first time
runners have been taking advantage of Hicks.
Not going. And this one is sent foul down the line as Horwitz was out in front of that breaking ball.
I was like, I don't know. That'd be pretty good for that.
This one headed to center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And it is kicked around a little bit by Ramos, and now on his way to second, and in there safely is Horwitz. Junior, the infield is back. So this ground ball to second is going to get a run home. It's not fancy, but it gets a run home, and it moves Horwitz to third with 1 out as the Blue Jays take an early 1-0. And Turner. This is chopped up the third baseline, and it's a foul ball. A good read by Horwitz, a little bit deeper even when he's in. And it's now 3-2. To right field. This is going to be deep enough. Yastrzemski's got to go back to make the catch. Horwitz can tag and score. A professional at bat there by second. They may not all be afternoon. Jansen drives one to deep left, and it is gone. Number 6 on the season for Danny Jansen. That one is highlight worthy, and it is 3-0.
Were you asking for a homer? Danny Jansen obliges, and once again a sinker from Hicks that Jansen this time gets underneath to get in the air. We know that's free agent contract with the Blue Jays. Coming off a good look for Gausman.
That's just that one here in 20. This one grounded to the left side. Racing over and lunging to get it, and then stabilizing himself to make a good play is Ernie Clement. He hit his 7th home run of the season last night.
Adley Rutschman
almost behind the bag at second. Told us is John Schneider. It is a and a little inside out swing the other way. There's nothing Clement can do with this. Bailey almost looked like he intentionally just rolled it up. Just back may be available today. He did get 3.
Certainly a possibility to use those all-star break days.
Ramos deep left field and gone. His 14th of the season. Going out towards straightaway center, it looks like, just a little bit. The 1-2. And a split. And now a ground ball to second. 3 steps to his right is Horwitz, and he'll make the play. 2 down. And a fastball drilled in it. This to shallow left center field, and coming on to make the catch is Kevin Kiermaier. And that'll be the inning, but it's an eventful one, top and bottom. 3-2 Blue Jays. He is 4. Grounds this one up the middle. I think it hit Hicks. And then it winds up turning into what should be a 1-4-6-3 double play. Quickly 2 down and the base is empty. And back to the top of the order for George. Tried it again. Missed fastball right now. That one to the left side. Chapman has it. And Springer and the Blue Jays are retired. To the bottom of the second. Now good to go. And here's Mike Yastrzemski, the right. Splitter low, and it's
up and away to left-handed hitter, so he really has to be good with his direction to control.
Gets to 2 strikes as he did last year. Horwitz ranging to his right, makes a terrific play. He's doing a nice job out there for a first baseman.
Is that the best play we've?
You know, they had him start playing second base. down to AAA to see what it looked like.
Boy, if you hit, they'll find a place for you.
Absolutely. Now a bouncer to third, and Clement will make the play. Flores retired.
Haven't met too many big league managers that don't want somebody that can hit. Defense can be a thing, but if you...
Back to the mound. Gausman has it. And that's a 1-2-3 second on 3 ground ball outs. 3-2 Blue Jays at the end of 2. Beginning tomorrow night. Trying to win a series here. Ground ball to second. Estrada's got it. And lots of time to make the play. 1 down.
Nobody on.
In the air to right center. And the play made by Ramos. 2 down. Arizona too. The Diamondback. I have friends who live in Arizona. The Diamondback fans won't like Justin very much either.
They've got the upper hand now, though.
It'll be the first time Varsho goes back to play there. In the air, left center. He's tagged it pretty well, but caught way out on the warning track. Hit it a long way, but it stays in the yard as Ramos.
In your head.
Here is Jorge Soler, the men on base. Likes to see a lot of pitch.
He was running to first. Go it again.
Fastball up, laced to deep left, and caught by Davis Schneider. 2 down.
Kevin knows he.
Fastball high for ball was good.
The Braves talked to him about that fastball having such good carry at the top of the zone.
This one lined right back up the middle. Another base hit for Bailey.
Another weapon.
But you know what? It may be.
We know Kevin did that over last couple of years and still pitching successfully.
That one
of your hand, and then we can mold you into what's best.
Kiermaier coming in right center, and he'll make the catch as Ramos and the Giants are retired, and it remains 3-2 Blue Jays. Trying to be a little bit more selective, but you have a good.
Knowing they made a mistake the first time.
And away again as this one is popped up on the left side of the infield. Chapman fighting the sun will make the catch. Second lowest pitch that's been hit out of the ballpark.
Through the zone, which he did very well to hit that pitch. The other one, because it's so low, the torso has to come over the plate so that bat
is out of the ballpark when he's not even a
hitter. You can handle it up there, but not so much down, or the opposite.
Grounds one to Estrada at second, 2 down. And all of a sudden Hicks has set down 7 in a row. On the rubber in time.
To his zone.
And this will be a base hit into left center for Schneider. So he's now 3 for 6 the last couple of days.
And what I mean by that, he took
one of the first in the right zone. His goal is to let it
best suited for.
And another base hit for Kiermaier, and again between third and short.
Because why not? If they're going to keep playing that way, take those pitches.
And a 2-6. And again. Ooh. The 3-2. Up the middle, a base hit. Schneider's going to get the wave and come in to score. Kiermaier around to third.
Sure, because it makes you feel like you got to come out of your stance.
Not going. And a roller to short. They got to hurry, and they will get him. A good play made by Wisely to get Springer. But Leo Jimenez has his first major. They're up 4-2 going to the bottom of the 4th. As Michael Powder. Ground ball to first. Guerrero's got it, and eventually he'll take it himself. And that is 1 down. The Diamondbacks will counter with Swing and a miss, 0-1. Line to center. Kiermaier coming on, and did he catch it or trap it? The call is an out. Both the second and first base umpire. Line to short. Easy play for Jimenez, and the inning is over. It remains 4-2 Blue Jays, in part because of a terrific play by the four-time Gold Glover Kevin Kiermaier out in center. Website, that's 104. I don't know if visitors ones don't count. Woo. Turner gets drilled by Hicks. The Blue Jays saw Rodriguez.
The numbers were inflated. He's been excellent lately.
One's a lefty, one's a righty. Ironically, they're identical twins. There goes the runner, and Jansen has popped it up into left center field, and the catch is made. How about Justin Turner being on the move?
So was he on the move, or was that a hit and run? And that's the interesting question, because
Ernie line to right. Yastrzemski back to make the catch. 5-2 Blue Jays going to the bottom of the fifth. Let's go back to the studio. Get an update with Brad. Visitor has hit a ball into McCovey Cove. This is high in the air towards the left field corner. Back and with room on the track, Schneider makes the catch as Thairo Estrada is retired for the first out. And a very high pop up, really very shallow right, and in is Springer, and just like that, 2 down. All game so far for the Blue Jays. Jorge Soler.
So this afternoon too.
And who knows, this could be a year. Well, last year it happened too. Arizona got into the playoffs with 84 wins and wound up finding their way onto that graphic. Huh? And on a 1-0 win over Milwaukee. A liner to left, Schneider back, and he's got to turn and play this one off the wall. And it's going to be a very long, loud single for Jorge Soler.
Well, Soler hit a very similar ball in it.
Joe, he has reached base in 8
to look back.
And the 1-1 to Bailey. Fouled back, 1-2. 2-2. Liner to center, pretty deep. And a little jump at the end of it as Kiermaier makes the catch on the warning track to end the inning. Through 5 here in San Francisco. Kiermaier 2 for 2 with a couple of base hits through the left side. Ground ball to first. Easy play for Flores until he drops it. He recovers to get the out. But wow, he turned a routine play into an event. It's sharply between third and short into left for a base hit. First hit of the afternoon, second hit of the series for Chapman. Not a bad spot for the two-seamer, really. Maybe wanted a little. Guy in between them played baseball. Runner goes. The throw down by Jansen, and not in time. Matt Chapman with his 9th stolen base of the season. Line to left. Coming over Schneider, and he makes the grab. And a busy day out there for Davis Schneider at left. Kevin Gausman is now through 6 good innings here in San Francisco. The ones with Tiedemann and Mako, arm soreness. You always were. Was having a very nice year. I mean, these are
saying for 2025.
Start saying things like, you know, this could be his last start and stuff. Popped up by Springer. Just back of the mound. All 4 infielders come in, and eventually Wisely, the shortstop, takes it.
5 feet. That'll be a memorable one for Horwitz.
Now a liner to third. Easy play for Chapman. So Horwitz is 2 for 4 on the afternoon. And again, it was my mistake, not an official. Estrada and Wisely. I would think Zach Pop would be available as well. So they've got
ground ball capabilities.
Boy, that that had some funny spin on it. Splitter will do that to you. One down.
Like this, you really have to be careful that when you go to grab it, it doesn't spin out of your glove or out of your bare hand. But see how he uses his glove to take that ball in. Often as a catcher coming out fielding a bunt, I've always felt if the ball is moving, use both hands. Use the glove and the bare
Estrada
hand.
0 for 2. And a one hopper to short. Jimenez has it. And they're in time to get him. 2 down. That's the first ground ball he's gotten, right? He hit
very effectively with the fastball today.
Yeah. To left field. Hit pretty well, but there's room for Schneider to make the play. And that is 7 very good innings for Kevin Gausman here this afternoon. Very differently. That is Tyler, as this one is looped into right, and it'll be caught. Nice play made by Yastrzemski as Justin Turner is retired. This is about as funky as it gets, but he's had a pretty good career doing this.
And you can stay healthy that way. Throwing from underneath, it's a much more natural motion. It's sinker, slider, and it's not going to be. So Bob Melvin has gone to him.
And it's just got to look so in from. Yeah.
Like sometimes 82, 83.
Yeah.
Is the key.
Yeah. Jansen gets jammed. And it drops. Boy, Wisely looked like he got where he needed to get, but he couldn't make the. There goes the runner, and it is a hit and run for sure. And he flares this one to right, and that's down for a base hit. And Jansen is on his way to third. So the Blue Jays not hitting it hard, but they got a couple men on.
Running in on guys' hands. Sliders running away.
Tapes. Actually, the two of them are identical. Except
you have to be left-handed. Your brother's right-handed.
Yep. Strike 3 called. I think in his heart, David Schneider knows that one is wide. You could see the little shake of the head as he makes. And again, if you miss reporting that it has been reported that he is on waivers, we don't know. There goes the runner from first, and it's just outside.
But after that, it's going to be full bore ahead.
Chopper to second. Estrada will make the play, and the Blue Jays are retired, leaving a couple of men on. On to the bottom of the 8th. It's still 5-2. Fouled off.
Work that sinker in.
That's the slider.
Set up inside. Nice.
Ground ball to short, backhanded by Jimenez, and the throw in plenty of time. 1 down.
Great sequence of pitches there called by Danny Jansen with Zach Pop. Started in there, went back out there with a couple of cutters, and then you go back in there. So that defensive swing right there, yes, it's a great sinker with lots of movement.
That's in there, 1-1. So we don't. Another play for the shortstop Jimenez. He scoops it up and throws him out.
For Leo Jimenez, that's the case here.
This is popped up in foul territory. Guerrero ranging back. No play. Yeah, when I've heard about the defense,
oftentimes you can get every time from anywhere.
Sent to center field. Coming in is Kiermaier, and he's got it. And it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 8th for Zach Pop. One Rookie of the Year as a Giant, one an MVP as a Giant. Is the other Rogers twin. This is Taylor, used in that role with the Giants. Signed prior to last year with San Francisco. Jimenez skies one to very shallow left. Wisely gives way to the left fielder Conforto, who struggling a little. Up at last night. Well rested here today. He's got it. 1 down. Just guaranteed for the 1 year, so he could be back on the market again. High fly ball to center. Deep but playable for the second out. And a strike. Out of play left side, and it's 0-2.
Chad indeed.
Foul to bat. Again, the 2-2. And hit a long way to right field and gone. 5-3. Boy, that was a big time at bat that Mike Yastrzemski just put up.
Good at bat. Good approach by Yastrzemski. It's a nice time to hit. Your team is down 3 runs. You've got the closer out there that's not going to fool around too much and try to fool you with too many pitches. He's coming right after him, but he does a good job getting to that pitch, and I think he got to it, or it helps to get to it when you know what the pitcher's game plan is. I still like the way Green is going about it here with the lead in the 9th.
Wilmer Flores is the batter.